approach to the race. Last year I came in here on a new bike, really new actually. Didn't get to ride it too much, and just coming in here this year, the track looks really cool. I'm excited to go out there and ride it, but no, not really changing anything. Just coming here to have fun and get warmed up a little bit for the season.
I mean, I'm 100%. I feel like we're here to get our feet wet for the new season, kind of see where we're at, see what, we've done testing and things for the new season, but we still have to kind of see what we need to work on from there. But, to show up every weekend and show up for a race like this, having some off time before, I mean, it just you get the preparation that you put in during the week and the hard work is what makes you mentally strong, and I think to show up ready is, that's where it all comes from.
Is there somebody you lean on in particular for that side of things?
I don't necessarily lean on anybody in particular, but it's the whole puzzle. As you put every piece together, you become very strong in the end.
The first year I was here, I was going back and forth between the team I'm on, Suzuki, and then JGR. So I actually didn't have a ride. And then last year I came off my injury with my finger from Unadilla. So only had a week or so riding the motorcycle. And this year just everything fit in perfect. Had some time off, and then just started riding a few weeks ago. So I just wanted to come out and just race a little while.
A lot's been made of kind of the unique aspects of this race, the stuff that they're testing out. As you've watched it the last 2 years as a fan, is there something you've seen that intrigues you?
Yeah, I think last year with the Joker Lane was pretty cool. It was really cool to see how it was used when Eli did it the last race. So, that's interesting. The money's on the line, obviously, but, having the, for me personally, I used to race when they had it at the US Open and then have the amateurs come up and the young kids that get to ride it. And so to see those guys and then having, the 7 crew out here and everybody, it's going to be a cool weekend.
Hopefully we'll stick to the foot shift, but yeah, last year was pretty crazy. I was surprised myself we were able to even get a podium with it, but try to hang in there strong and was able to pull it off a little bit. So.
Did you get a big bump from the fans last year? Because it seemed like you earned a lot of respect for your performance and sticking with it under those kind of circumstances.
Yeah, I think those are one of those deals you come off and you're like, oh, whatever, I had to make it work, but you kind of left an impression maybe. I don't know, but the fans seem to love it. I got a lot of pictures on Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff of me in the air reaching for the shifter, just barely getting it. But it's not something I really want to do again. It's pretty risky. I didn't really like it, but when you're racing, it's try to do whatever it takes so you don't. I didn't want to quit at that point. So.
I was impressed. I thought it was pretty cool.
Hopefully nobody tried that one at home.
No, I felt bad. I was just in the air reaching for the shifter like this doesn't feel right at all. So hopefully we'll stick to this foot shifter.
This year, you've been second place the last 2 years. Is this redemption for you this year? Are you more motivated than the last couple?
Well, yeah, I mean, for sure, being here for 2 years and running up, I mean, it's there's only one spot to go, and that's to win. So, yeah, every year it seems like it's getting more and more stacked. A lot of guys showing up, and a lot on the line. So, for sure, I'd like to get a win, and had a good couple weeks coming in. So, I feel good. I feel fresh and healthy and strong, thankfully. So, yeah, try to get off some good starts, position ourselves right, and hopefully get to win. It would be great. Million, that would be amazing. But it's a lot between now and then.
You got to win one main first.
Yeah, we'll just focus on one at a time.
When you do make the jump back and forth, it gets a little bit tough at times. Just gets a whole different bike. Just the way the engine feels underneath you and all that. So it is nice to be on the big bike full time and to be racing against the best guys in the world, and then just excited to stay on it.
It was cool to get the overall win for sure. Obviously, it wasn't cool because I didn't get the $1 million, but it was good. It definitely built my confidence up a little bit just because I came in here, not knowing how I was gonna do and on a new bike and stuff like that. But definitely was a confidence booster going in. Just to go home and get a win right off the bat was cool. So felt good.
2 wins, 5 podiums in 2013, your rookie season. Did that meet your expectations?
It did not meet my expectations, but it wasn't, a terrible year. Obviously, I wanted to be fighting for the championship and didn't put myself in that position. So, that obviously wasn't where I wanted to be, and hopefully I can, redeem myself this year a little bit.
I think everybody sitting up here is going to go and race as hard as they can. But being that this is a one-off race, we're all here to learn and figure out what we need to work on. But every one of our goals is Anaheim 1. So to leave here with a nagging injury or some sort of injury, that's not going to do any of us any good. So, you know, for me, we'll see how things play out and see where we are on the track position-wise and you know, just try to, you know, play the cards right.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth celebrating. It's a pretty respectable position, but I mean, when you've been there that many times and you've won that many times, it's, you know, nobody else cares. Nobody else cares what, you know, where you're at unless you're winning. So, yeah, it was a tough one for us this year, but you know, nobody knows what it's like to be in our shoes and have to face that stuff. So for sure, I don't know what to say.
Speaking of being in your shoes, at times people have wanted to be a little more acrimonious between you and the other Ryan. They want it to be more competitive. Why have you guys, and why have you in particular, chosen to keep it more on a professional level?
As far as
being confrontational, people want a little more fire maybe. They believe that back in '85 when Holly was fighting with somebody, they'd have gone off the track and brawled. But
well, that's what MTV's for.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can put on a show stirred up, but it's going to go further than just a show. It'll cause a lot more rivalry. But yeah, I don't know. I think racing against Ryan, you know, he's clean. We race each other smart, and there's respect. You know, so it makes for some good racing. I mean, I don't think punting one off the track is. I mean, it's cool to see it, but at the same time, there the guy goes, and you know, there's no more battling. So it's you know, try to you know, be smart and nothing stupid, but yeah, respect each other.
It's just all about working hard and, you know, coming out and giving a good fight and you know, do the best I can. But I think I just have to come in and, you know, get in there. That's all I can do. That's a tough question to say, but hopefully this year I'll be up in that fight. You know, that's my goal for sure, is to, you know, be in the fight at all times. And like you said, I did get some podiums and 2 wins, but definitely want to be in the fight.
I mean,
not old, veteran.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, we don't really talk to each other that much besides behind the green room back there, but you know, it's racing, and I think, you know, when you was talking about how, you know, how come we don't punch each other in the face and all that, I think we have respect for each other. And to be honest, media, you know, back in the day, you know, you didn't have the social media, you didn't have people, you know, the reach, and what you do, you know, a second and have 2 seconds later is everywhere. So I think a lot of it is, one, we respect each other, but 2, it's just, you know, it's just about how the media can spin it and people, how they see it, can spin it. And I think us as riders would rather just go race and do our business and not have to worry about, you know, when we get home, you know, whether our house is going to be on fire or people are going to talk about us during the week. So, you know, but to be honest, to answer your question, yeah, it's cool. I think me personally, I just enjoy racing and enjoy being up here, and you know, it just needs to step it up.
Yeah, I mean, with the younger kids, not necessarily the guys you're competing against every week, but with the kids who have grown up watching you ride and watching you race and idolizing you.
Yeah, no, that part's cool, and then to have, you know, with Seven, my gear line, to be able to sponsor some of these riders and have a chance to see them race, and then to race against my brother and the Troy Lee team, you know, to see those guys in there, it's been pretty special. And then, you know, the ride days we do have, and, you know, the Champions Ride Day from the Spring Championship in Texas, I do get a lot of chance. I get a good chance to talk to some of the kids, and I enjoy that part. I always have, but you know, now that to be, you know, an owner, business owner of it is pretty neat too.
I'd say the beginning, just because of myself jumping up to the 450 class. You know, 2013 was awesome for my 250 career to finish it off. So yeah, for me, it's just a whole new fresh start.
Is this race more fun than a series race?
You know, this race really is fun. You know, I think. You know, you'll see more and more of all the guys start racing it just because the format's different. You know, we have the Joker Lane, there's 3 10-lappers, so it spices up the night, and it is just something different. There's the split start too, so I think all the guys just enjoy racing it.